After Dark with Josh and Crystal and John.
The American Hilljack.
Yeah, I thought the flag was appropriate.
That was very tasteful.
You did make him sit right in front of that flag.
I always think of that movie. Of course, I can't think of the name of it, where they have those creepy people in the woods, like they don't want to go in there.
Wrong turn?
No, wrong turn. Wrong turn. We're back on movies. I'm trying to get off. We got our facts, our random facts of the night. We decided last week.
Random facts.
Yeah, we decided this week when you weren't here to do random facts and apparently not tell you.
Until like 2 minutes
Just like being
ago.
at home. I feel loved.
It was a busy week.
We meant to send out that group message, but we just didn't.
I understand. It was a tough week for everybody this week. And then with the weather changing, oh my goodness.
Gosh,
that just messed up my whole world.
I let my daughter stay home for a snow day on Wednesday. I was like, it's really cold out there. And then they had 2 more.
Yes, that's what happened with us. Exactly. It's just like, oh man. And like I said, and after the holidays, having her home for so long, these last 3 days, I ain't gonna lie, I was willing to give her up for adoption at least for a couple, weeks. So, like I was telling Matt,
I just had to wave occasionally.
Sure
we're still here.
The biggest problem is she's me. She's the oh, and then when she don't have nothing to do, she of course wants entertained, and being I'm the big child in the house, I get roped into that. So.
Welcome back to the show,
Sorry,
Josh.
That's how working the camera.
That's
all
okay.
Right, fun fact for today. All right. The bristlecone pine trees are the oldest living organisms on Earth, with some trees to be estimated 5,000 years old.
Pine trees are my favorite tree
Really?
in the entire world.
My least.
Are you kidding me?
You ever been hit with a pine tree?
Well, yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah,
but
no.
I absolutely love walking through the park and going through a whole bunch of pine trees and just the red needles on the ground and the smell.
Aren't they not indigenous to this country? Like when they logged our country and took down all the regular indigenous trees, they just planted
pine trees
because they grew fast and they needed it for their homesteads, but they needed the other wood because it was better.
Yeah, well, pine's not a very good. I had a pine coffee table and that thing was nicked up in
I just think
no
it
time.
smells bad unless it's pine sol.
No, it smells good.
Pine smells like lemons.
It smells good.
Pine.
Pine sol does.
Pine
Pine
does.
sol,
oh,
yeah.
Because it's got lemon in it.
It does.
Mine.
You want to go?
Go ahead.
I was just going to say that octopuses. Is that how you would say that?
Octopi.
I know. Well, okay. Well, screw Wikipedia because it says octopuses. Just so you know.
It could be. I could be
like
wrong.
a pod of octopuses?
I would think it was
Pod.
octopi.
Isn't that like a group? It's called a pod.
Yeah.
Really? Either way, they have 3 hearts.
Nice.
I just found that out yesterday.
That explains Squidward.
Squidward.
He's very emotional. And he
But
plays
he's
things.
not an
This is
octopus. Do squids?
He's a squid.
He's
He's
a
a
squid who has
squid.
3 hearts. He's very emotional, plays the clarinet.
Well, no,
I
he's
get
not an
it now.
octopus.
I totally get it.
I don't know. I never liked SpongeBob.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
that's a good. That's good night.
Once in a while.
I didn't
in a
Not
even
while.
now.
really let my
SpongeBob's
kids
getting
watch
crazy
it.
now. But old school Sponge, like when he first came out, when he got the job at the Krusty Krab, hell yeah, that was the best.
I don't know.
If they occupy the kids, they're all right.
Yeah, right. What'd you find, John? In
Okay.
your 2 minutes.
Being someone, I can do a lot in 2 minutes. Got 6 kids that way. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm hung like an elevator button, but it works. Airports that are higher in altitude.
That's funny. That's funny.
Airports that are at higher altitudes require a longer airstrip due to low air density.
Say that all one more time.
Airports that are at a higher altitudes, like ones that are built up on higher
Yeah, I got
altitudes,
that.
need to have a longer airstrip due to lower air density, because the higher you go up, the heavier the air is. So you need longer strip to gain speed.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying this because I hate flying. Think I did that for
They
many
say
years.
it's
but
safer than driving.
I don't know. I just
Flying in,
I don't know.
the little
I've never flown. Though,
the little
I can
things.
Tell you, but
When I was working out of Vegas, I was flying back and forth, and the little planes that fly into Akron Canton Airport are basically just Greyhound buses with wings. They sound like they're falling apart and everything. Yeah, but after doing it so much, I did become used to it. But it's still, I still hate flying. Love going places, just hate flying.
I want to take a train trip somewhere.
Yeah, that we were talking about
with a dining car and a sleeping car.
To Coachella. We should take a train.
That would be cool.
Yes. Take a
train to
trip
Coachella.
The only train I've been on is Washington, D.C., and that was eerie. Seriously, you go down in the tunnels? Yeah. Like, there's a dude that was coming up to me. He's like, hey, I'm like, you're good, man. You have one eye.
My facts tonight are about Ohio.
All right, here we go.
That's cool.
8 presidents are from Ohio.
Yep.
Really? 8?
William Henry Harrison, Grant, Hayes, Garfield, Benjamin Harrison, Taft, McKinley, and Harding. Half of the presidents to die in office were from Ohio.
No kidding.
So it's a double fact.
Yeah.
That's cool. Interesting.
That is cool.
Not all the assassinated presidents, clearly, but William Harrison died of pneumonia, James Garfield assassinated, McKinley assassinated, and Harding stroke.
Pneumonia is like,
And
I used to get that all the time.
2 of the presidents from Ohio are on money.
Really?
Nice.
That's not shocking.
That's
A lot of
I mean,
astronauts are also from Ohio, but I didn't look that
Yeah.
fact up.
We'll save that
That's
for
because
next
of the Wright
time.
brothers, yeah. Fun fact for tonight. This morning. Good morning, everybody.
I know.
Yeah.
Technically, we were just
It
talking
is.
about that too. Technically, it is Sunday morning. We keep advertising Saturday night. But, I mean,
It is, though.
Until you go to sleep, it's still kind of
That's how I
Saturday
look at
You
night.
get like the
That's
best
how I
of
look
both
at
worlds.
it.
You got the day and the night, so
Right.
it kind of goes hand in hand.
Absolutely.
it's after dark. Whatever.
It is after.
Right.
it is.
After dark.
I'm trying to keep up the conversation, but for some reason my mind's running in third gear. So excuse me if I don't chime in at different points.
What's up with the skull on your chest?
That's the American, if you look at
America.
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 Everything's, with me, American flag, American hill jack. That's my branding as I'm learning from Mark Quinn, trying to do that. I mean, I've been using it playing in bands since 2002, but it's working for me in the broadcast gig that I'm trying to do. So I'm running with it as much as possible.
Running with the devil.
Amen.
That's all I have to say.
Which plays into my, the band I play in is called the Hellfire Club, and we are looking for a bass player. I'm tired of
Are
sitting
you
at
still
home.
looking for a bass player?
Yes, it has stunk. We've had very few prospects that turned out to be something.
Have you tried Ohio Band Builder?
Yes, it's so tough. And what's tough for us is we're older guys, and we've done this for a long time. And not anybody that's seen the videos on Bookface and everything, we're not guys that are just throwing it together. We've been me and Chuck's toured all over the world together. I've been everywhere. I'm not trying to brag.
So give a newbie a chance.
Yeah, we want to give a newbie a chance. That's the biggest problem, though. We get the newbies that want a chance seem to be guys that are really new that it's kind of tough.
So
and
you
then,
can mold them into what you want.
But then the guys that we have a guy that was supposed to come out tomorrow. I hope he does show up. That he was in a band called Invention, and I really liked what I saw, and I really like to work with the kid. But you can't drag people out anymore. And bass players are hard to find. Everybody's a guitar player.
Where's Nikki on that thing?
I know.
No way.
We need to angle it because I think our other...
You're still alive, too.
Well, it's okay. We'll just re-angle it, everybody, because the other camera went out. We were hoping to
Alright,
give
so
you guys
we're
more.
on a timeline thing. Timeline.
There you go.
Parody
Or-
right there. You're transitioning.
Transition.
So,
We got to get used to this, though.
Yep.
This
Sunday
is all
morning,
new to us.
Please
That's all there is to it.
Peace be with you.
Yeah.
Sunday morning coming down, little Johnny
We
Cash.
need to have
there you
little
go.
Live
cue
long and
cards
prosper.
to hold stuff up and say stuff to people.
Yeah, like...
Hold up little signs
Right.
like the
Help!
Acme sign.
They're holding me hostage.
Maybe not that.
Yeah. That's what we should do
You
for
said
a show.
like signs that say "Help! They're holding me hostage." I said, "Well, maybe not that." It's not good.
Negative attention. It sometimes backfires. So,
What do you think of how the United States has handled? I'm getting kind of deep in conversation
oh
now.
boy.
Handled the tragedy in France.
Oh, wasn't that like some gunman or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm really bad at keeping up with the news.
A newspaper that was being
they had
critical of Islam and made some, statements and whatnot. Assumingly, these men from Islam come in and shot 12, was it? Yeah, killed 12 and injured others. And then was it yesterday? They had a couple of them taken hostages in a kosher deli or whatnot. I can't believe I know all this. Wow, I'm actually impressed with myself. And then down the street, another building, another guy had other hostages, and they got them. I don't know. I'm
Who were
almost
these hostages. Just
the people that were in the store. People in the store. And it wasn't
in the deli.
Yeah, they just went and took
hostages. Deli in Paris.
Yes. So.
What a weird place to. Why the deli?
I don't think we should have got involved.
No, this is my thing. I'm tired of I see.
We got enough going on.
There's humanity. There's humanity to a point, but it seems like we stick our nose in it everywhere, and it's so tiring and so old. And there's so much going on in our own country. I mean, not trying to get on my soapbox, but I will. There's so much going on in our own country, and things that could be handled here, and I get tired of all of our money going everywhere but where it's supposed to go.
Right.
And then they try to blame, everything.
But we need it though. We do need it though. We
Nikki's
need roads.
got her scowl face on.
We got a school. No, she doesn't have her glasses on.
No, I'm scowling this time. Scowling this time.
This is a scowl.
The thing is, if you ever notice, people are like, don't send stuff away. Don't send stuff to other countries. Let's help. We need people to help here. We have people to help. Don't give poor food stamps.
Exactly. That's what we
Take
talked
the vets' stuff away. So they're talking out both sides of their face.
Right.
They're like, don't do that. Just give it to me. You know what? Don't give it to anybody else.
Right.
I'm not getting it, so no one should have it. If they would say that, I could respect them more. But when they don't want to give it to the people who need it, or the people who we give it to who may or may not need it, it's a touchy subject. Everybody has their opinion.
Well, one of the things, Terry Spann, that was an Alistair Wilde who passed away when we started the American Warriors Foundation. That's what we originally wanted to do, is kind of based off of what my friends from After the Fall are doing with Rock for Life. They take somebody who doesn't have medical coverage, and they hold a big benefit concert every year out at the Island Ball Field in Island, PA. Well, we wanted to do the same thing and wanted to do Salute for the Troops and take a troop that, because we toured for the military doing the USO thing and watched these guys and seen what all they went through, and then a lot of them come back, and once they're out, our government just dumps them. They don't really take care of them.
That's not exactly true.
Yeah.
My dad's a vet.
Yeah. Not all. I'm not saying all. I'm not saying all.
They're not taking into account why are they out? Is it a non-military? Is it not a good discharge?
Some of them don't get the help that they're supposed to get once they get out.
I agree, and that should be remedied for
And that's what
sure.
we want to
But
do,
I don't
the
want
same
to
kind
say
of
it's
thing.
an overall.
No. I'm not saying it's an overall. No, but
they
there is
do take their
situations.
time in helping.
Yeah,
and they shouldn't. But that's what I mean. People don't care about that, but they'll say, "Don't send it over." So, if there was a way we could get it all together so that we don't have to hold benefits because the money is where
Right.
it.
Well, when we toured through Iraq and Afghanistan, people just don't understand. The media shows you so much, but it was terrible.
Media also hides a lot too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They don't. They hide
That's
so
the
much.
highest bidder.
They sensationalize. They sensationalize one thing, and there's stuff that we saw over there that was
Fox News,
unforgettable.
Faux News, FAUX.
Yes,
not FOX.
exactly.
Should I not say that?
Well, unless they're paying my bills.
You're allowed to say it. Why can't you
And
say
that's
it?
the thing. Well, and that's what I was bringing up with the Muhammad thing. That's the people who were shut up
That's freedom of
for
speech.
use the vernacular. They used freedom of speech to post that comic that got them killed. Our country won't do it.
Right.
Huffington Post wouldn't do it. Times wouldn't do it. We wouldn't even support their right to free speech by doing it ourselves. And we rally around a lot of other people in the media. Everybody rallied around that one guy, the one I don't know, he was in a school board or something. He's like, you don't have the right to print my name without my permission. So everybody rallied around that reporter and printed that guy's name. Because they're like, haha, we can do what we want. But they wouldn't do it for that.
Right.
Why? What's the difference? Because it was bigger offense. Bigger.
It's more money, whoever paid their attorney.
That's exactly.
So that's what I mean.
Where do you draw the line?
What do you do about it?
See, my thing is, like, if you know how the LA, what was that? I think it was in the 80s maybe or 90s. I don't know. But there was a Los Angeles robbery going on, and it was like with assault rifles, and it was like in downtown LA. And they held hostages. Like, how come common hostages here we don't we have to worry? We don't even. I don't know. I don't think we should bug our nose into France.
No.
I really
think that
we should bug our nose into many places.
Canada's fun though. Your maple syrup and hockey. Sorry,
I want to try. I want to
here.
try fries with gravy.
Never had fries with gravy?
I never did.
You never
Dairy
did.
Queen used to have fries with gravy even.
That's not the same thing as
Well,
going to
no,
Canada.
I
and having it.
I know, but I mean, you've never had even just like the Dairy Queen.
I've been to
Yeah,
Canada.
that's
I've been
still
to
good.
Canada
I
a
love
few
that.
times.
Sausage gravy
Had some
or
good
whatever.
times up in the Great White North. Cool.
I haven't been out. Not out of the United States. I lived in Hawaii, so out of the continental United States, but
Right.
I've been to Canada when I was like, what is it? 19's the drinking age.
Yeah.
Windsor.
I wanted to bring some back, but I was just like,
nervous.
Yeah, because I'm Hispanic.
Right.
And
Whoa.
look, I've gone with my dad, and he's like dark than I am.
They'll pull you over and check your car.
Yeah, and they saw him and three white
Random.
people,
Right.
including me. They're like, oh,
They don't even need a reason.
Okay, hey, get out of the car, hey.
Hey,
Like, are you
SC.
serious? I live here. Show me your papers, and I have a passport. And like, it's me, man.
Sneak into the United States through
Via
Canada.
Canada.
That's a long way around, isn't it?
Salvadorian French, man. That's how we do it. Like, it's ole with, like, comment allez-vous? Like,
Nice.
I want to learn French. Terrible.
I took like a semester of French, but I
just
don't
wanna
know.
live
I
there
like
at least a
German. I
year.
took a lot of German courses.
I want to do Russian, learn the Russian a little bit.
That'd be
That's
cool.
someplace I never got to go.
Russia?
I'd love to
I
go.
wouldn't go right now. Putin
Yeah,
hates us.
Oh yeah,
I was
but
gonna
there's
say, I
something
don't
about
think
that
that's a
guy.
good
He's
idea
got
now.
charisma.
He's
I'm
good.
not.
He can talk.
See,
He's
He's like, whatever. I'm on
the
a horse
difference is
with
most
no
of the places
shirt
I
on.
went, I was touring. So I was playing. So I didn't necessarily never went to many places where I wasn't. So I don't know how I would react not doing something like that and just going and hanging out. And it's a little different. So I guess I didn't see like the real side, a lot of the real side of things, because anybody knows if you're in a band, you're on tour. Life's not reality. It's you think you're God, and you just go through life, and then you get older like me, and you're sitting in your house thinking, "What happened?" I got all these
God
pictures. I was there, but I don't
never
remember
thought I was
most of
God,
that.
But I definitely thought I had things figured out for a really long
Technically, you
time.
are gods because we have kids. And
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. I don't know. if
We
my
are
kids
their
view
we
me
are their
that highly.
guidance. We are their guiding light.
Speaking of, and I'd love to go to
I feel sorry
Greece
for my
just to
kids.
Greece was
see.
sweet.
I would love to go to Greece. I would
I've
like
been
to
in
go to
Gre-
Prague and Italy. Like those are the two places I
I've
want
been to Greece. I've
for
been to Prague, and
architecture
I've been to Italy.
purposes.
I was in Greece for 2 months. Great.
I haven't been.
Uzo.
Australia. I'm down with Australia. Just
Yeah.
to see Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like Finding
It's
Nemo. Finding Nemo
beautiful.
is not just because of Finding Nemo, but straight up. I'm down with Sydney though because
He just wants to find a
It's just
turtle to talk
beautiful
to.
there.
yeah.
Oh,
I totally like you're a talking seagull. Shut up! Stop!
I
Stop
want to go to
squawking.
Galapagos Islands and the Easter Islands. Like I'm
Yeah.
obsessed
Yes,
with
that's
Easter
something I would
Islands.
love to
Yeah,
see.
I love
that
it.
would be really cool.
I watched
Mount
this a
Rushmore,
doc-
I've never been there.
I haven't either.
Anywhere warm, would be perfect
Well,
right now.
It's
Yeah.
not that bad right now for Ohio.
I guess
For Ohio.
Yeah, I guess that's
For
true.
Ohio, it's a heat wave.
New York Times
12.
just said that we were number 21 out of 52 places all over the world to visit in 2015.
Oh yeah,
Cleveland
top.
specifically.
It was in
number
the top
21.
15 picked by LA Times.
Why? I mean, I love
Because
Cleveland.
because
I
we got a
think-
lot going on this year. We
Yeah,
got
LeBron
the induction.
and-
LeBron is back.
The
Well,
Republican National Convention.
it's
Yeah.
coming.
Yes.
That's true.
The gay games. They were here. They brought money.
Always.
I was at
why
the
was
Rock Hall.
Philly number 3 on that list?
Lady
That
Gaga
I want.
everywhere. That's all I gotta say.
Lady Gaga.
I'm just throwing that out there. Hey,
It's
you gotta do what you gotta do. It made the money, whatever. I don't know what the heck that thing is, but you know.
I've never been to Rock Hall. I've played out in front of it 3 times, but
I
I've never
love-
been.
I
really
want to
fun.
meet Joan Jett so bad.
Yeah.
That
It's
would be
fun.
awesome.
She's not one of my favorites.
Speaking of Cleveland,
Right?
speaking of Cleveland, it's the next Hollywood because we get a tax break here. For real, we
Yeah.
get a tax break because if it's a residential, you get 25%. If it's local, if it's city, it's I think 40. Yeah.
Okay.
So, no, that's shout
What,
out to that.
that's- yeah.
The Greater Film Commission and Cleveland International Film
seems to be
Festival.
a lot.
Yeah, there's
I
a lot
just-
of films that's been made here.
Yeah.
Well, I
in the last
just
few
There-
years.
yeah,
hooked
there
up
has been.
with Wayne. Is it Wayne? Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, he's a guy in Columbus that does movies. He's a movie studio down in Columbus. And I was
Bruce
like, it's
Wayne.
Bruce Wayne. That's awesome.
Christian Bale or like Adam West?
Neither. It's a guy in Columbus,
Just
and
his
that's
name
his
is
name
it
is
was
Bruce Wayne. It's
Oh,
great.
I was totally thinking
But
like
no, he has a movie studio down in Columbus.
Nice.
It's cool.
It's always good
Bruce
to make
Wayne.
connections, and you know.
But it's just that there's a lot of people making movies around here right now.
Yeah, that's somebody that, good to know.
Speaking of, someone has one coming out very, very soon,
do.
don't they? Tell us about
You're on
it.
a movie?
I do.
Aw.
He's a movie man.
I'm the director. I've been doing it since I was 8 with claymation.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yep. And,
Oh, no!
Yeah,
I love
no,
claymation.
I used to do. I used Mr. Bill, but I did just because George Bush. I don't know. I did Rock George Bush. It's claymation. It's George Bush with a mohawk, and I hit him with
Nice.
a car. Well, a car. I was too young to do the car. But I was like, oh no.
Great.
Anyway.
Good
and
subject.
Yeah, it's called the Hammerhead Trilogy. It's actually on IMDb right now. It's at the Cleveland International Film Festival. Shout out to you guys. It's at the Toronto Film Festival, which we won.
Oh, nice.
And then
really
Word.
it's at the Sunset Film Festival right now for the screenplay. That's because I didn't actually submit it yet to the video
Okay.
because I'm actually working on pricing wise. I'll be honest, because this is all out of pocket. You just go out there and just go make a movie, and I did. And
We understand that bit.
and it actually took me 4 years for 15 minutes. Literally,
Nice.
like 5 minutes each part. And we actually got all Ohio locations
Uh-huh.
from ASM International. It's in Kingsman. You guys know where Kingsman's at?
Yes.
That dome?
Mhm.
I filmed there.
Nice.
Oh,
We
yeah,
rented
I
it
remember you
out.
saying that.
We rented it out. And then Huron Square Deli, Willoughby Hills City Hall, Squires Castle. Yeah, just kind of, and a couple of residents here and there. That
And you
wanted-
funded this all yourself.
I did. I went out. I just wanted to make a movie, and I did it.
Nice.
I
That's-
mean, like,
I wish I had the patience.
And
to do
It's the
something.
secret.
the biggest heart. It is. It's the secret. Laws of attraction.
Yep.
Check it out. It's when you bring in positive energy, you think about it, and it comes to you.
Visualization.
So
Yeah.
I'm going for Best Ohio Short for the International Film Festival in Cleveland.
So
I'm
is
gonna
John,
get
incidentally.
Dig it.
No, his.
But no, that's great. You talk about the positive. Yeah, there's a lady I worked with out of Vegas, Jan Kelly. She used to talk about that all the time because I got a bad habit of people saying negative things in response, not even thinking. Like people always say to me, how's it going, or what you doing, what you doing. My funny response is always, always doing never what I want. And she was, even saying things like that, even though I'm saying it in jest, it can really put a
Well, it puts it in your psyche.
yeah. And I didn't think nothing of that until later on in these last couple of years. I mean, I worked with her in 2008, and if these last couple of years starting school and everything, and you start meeting different people and talking to different people, you realize you say certain things, and it does. It can put on your psyche,
It does.
Yeah.
My aunt's a life coach. If it weren't for her, I
Well,
already
and that's
know.
why we have our girlfriends sometimes. We need the pick-me-up.
Oh, I know. Or someone to vent to for at least like.
But if you notice, the
2.5
ones
minutes.
that always have something negative to vent, always negative to vent,
That's the
they
thing, is
keep
I-
having negative, and I'm
That drives
very
me
guilty of it.
I'm not.
I've been
I don't
guilty
think I'm
of it,
that
and then I
guilty
get
of
caught
it.
up. Then I'm like, well, that's wise because I keep focusing on it. So
Well,
Shift
I've weeded
focus.
a
I don't
lot of
think you're that
negativity
bad.
out of my life in the last
all.
5 years. Yeah, a lot of negativity out of my life in the last 5 years, and it's hard, especially in any industry, but in the industries we are, you have to deal with other people, and that's the hardest thing. But I've really become guarded on who I let in my circle now, because of that.
It is, and we're going to talk about in the next segment what we're going to try to do to help people in the world with our new After Dark, Dear After Dark segment. But we're going to go to break and listen to some great music on After Dark
Rock Rage
and
Radio.
Rock Rage Radio. We'll be back.
Okay.
You get to say welcome back to After Dark sometimes.
All right, we're back.
We're back.
Sorry about that. I was just going to name some of the shows that are going on this week at some of our...
Because Cleveland rocks. Copyright.
Cleveland does rock.
I had to put copyright thing on there.
The Agora has a show on Friday at 8 with Upon a Burning Body and Veil of Maya.
Upon a Burning Body's good, but I haven't heard the other one. I'll have to check it out.
I think I have heard Veil of Maya, just nothing stands out to me, but I've heard of them. The Empire has a show on Wednesday with Shallow Side.
I want to go to that. I interviewed the lead singer. He's so sweet. And the whole band, they're just really nice guys.
They really are.
That's definitely a show that you all should go and support these guys. They're really cool. And the Empire's a nice place.
Eric's
I haven't
great.
been there.
Eric is a really cool guy, and he's just really cool. Really
And Eric,
nice
I'm not
to
just
us.
saying that because you gave me free drinks. I just said that even if you didn't.
But it helps. Free drinks help.
They do.
Pass it on.
The Foundry has a show on Friday with Gangrene and the Antagonizers. I guess they're hardcore
you know
punk
what?
rock from
And the
Michigan.
Giggities are playing with them.
Oh
They
yeah,
are.
and the Giggities are playing.
I was
saw that.
tagged in there.
Yeah.
Rick always tags me. He's pretty cool. Some of the pictures he posts, though, are pretty fucked up.
No, I wouldn't.
They are.
Their show Saturday is Aurora and This Is a Lifetime at 6:30. Buzzbin Art and Music Shop has a
That is
show.
in Canton.
Yeah.
Canton, downtown.
I haven't been there yet either, actually.
It's nice. First Fridays in downtown Canton are pretty cool because everything is open and the lights are out,
Yeah,
and they have
I
it.
heard
It's just
that.
beautiful. In the winter, of course, it's cold, but it's still beautiful because they just have it. They're
I don't know,
trying
Kim-
to make it kind of an artsy
Right.
downtown area.
There's a place I've been to. It's in Cleveland or outside. It's called the Dungeon.
I've never been there.
There's
either.
like
I've heard of it.
for real.
Does it have like hardcore music?
Yeah, but it's like I don't know. They wear the goggles on.
Industrial.
It's like a rave, but
Ooh,
it's
like a steampunk type thing?
It was
That's
yeah,
cool.
That
it
would
was
be
like
really
my first
cool.
time going to that.
But I think they wear like leather and like.
It was cool music. The people, I don't know about the people though. I was freaked out by the people.
I've been to
I think they're
scarier
pretty
places than that, I'll tell
uninhibited
you.
people that go there.
But I was totally down. I wanted the dude steampunk glasses. I was like, it was cool. But anyway. there's
Like the
just-
pilot glasses, like
Yeah,
the
they're-
leather
Yeah,
pilot
the
thing,
goggles.
the glasses.
Yeah.
They're dancing to
The
like
flaps,
they're
like-
jamming out
It's
to
like-
Static X. I'm like, all
like
right, all right.
trance metal.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like Rammstein almost with the
Yeah,
remix.
I
You're
like
like, what is this?
I like Rammstein.
I
know
don't
Daft
know.
Punk did heavy metal.
It's true.
Something
It's
about
cool
German
though.
heavy
Once in a
metal.
while, gets a bit.
It gets crazy.
Well, if you can't shut off that, I don't know, empathy feeling or whatever.
Like there's
yeah.
Viking metal. You ever heard of that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Is
kinda
it
cool.
really? Is it really?
It really is Viking metal.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
exactly what it is. Like it's like burly big dudes with the beard.
Big red beards
I
and
don't know.
and
beard.
kilts and
Kilts.
stuff.
Like
Scottish do.
Scottish Viking.
Well-
yeah, okay.
I guess I just don't get a lot of those things.
I know some German metal bands, but I'm not partial to them. Like, I don't know. And
I
Viking
can't listen
does
to
not
it all the
appeal.
time, but it's nice. I like seeing just the different
Right.
types that people can come up with. I don't
Yeah.
know, just
Anime
the,
metal is kind of weird. It's like high pitched. It's like I don't know.
I don't
All right.
know.
Well,
Yeah.
let me name what's coming at Buzzbin's Art and Music Shop really quick. Sunday, they have Come Out Fighting and Broken Mugs, which I guess is one's a Cleveland metal band and the other one's a metal core band from
What's the
Akron,
difference?
or Cleveland.
300
One's
pounds
black,
and a
one's
screamer. Oh,
I
sorry.
don't know. To be honest, I've never even heard of them, but they're from our local scene. So,
Cool.
and then on Tuesday, Buzzbin has Your Persona, which is another local band. So, doors open at 9 for those.
How much are tickets?
The
I think
tickets
Buzzbin's
for
usually
those-
free.
Yeah, I think he's usually free because
A lot of times
Yeah.
I have Cleveland bands in town up. What's going on at the Grog Shop? Do they have anything going
the
on?
Grog Shop didn't really have anything that appealed to me when I looked, and usually they do. So, but that's
Oh wow, there's like some.
yeah, that's I know.
I'm looking at
I
bands
looked
in
it up,
town.
but you know,
Harlow is going to be in Chesterfield, Michigan. Never mind. Why is that on Cleveland?
is it on Cleveland?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The Grog Shop had nothing appealing coming out, and then
I almost
House
saw
of Blues
Spose
like
there.
country and local. So.
Heard of Spose?
Never heard of Spose.
He sings "I'm Awesome."
Oh yeah, we listened to that last week.
What's that? Did we listen to that last
It wasn't last week. It was a couple weeks ago.
Was it a couple weeks ago? Yeah.
I
know you played
I'll
it for
send
me.
it
I
to
liked
you.
it.
It's
Alright.
kind of hilarious.
I'm down.
It just reminds me of the Lego movie. That's not what you're talking about, is it?
No.
What is that song? The Lego
don't know,
movie.
I've
that-
never
I don't
seen
know.
it.
Oh my! Oh,
That looks cool.
everything
I'm
is
down
awesome.
I'll have to
is the
find it.
song.
I'll
The
find
Lego
it real
movie was
quick.
Oh, it's
awesome.
obnoxious.
Second one's gonna be good. It's gonna take them 3 years.
The Lego
I bet.
movie.
I can imagine. It's a
I
lot
actually
of
kind of
frames.
liked the Lego.
They
That
made
was
like an
awesome.
adult dungeon with Legos. They made a Lego set as an adult dungeon.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Era
They have
9 is going to be.
They have
I'm
the Fear and
sorry.
Loathing in Las Vegas.
That's
Lego.
Lego
car?
set.
Big
I
fan.
wanted so
Big
bad.
fan
Yeah, I
of
shared
Hunter
that
S.
on my face
Thompson.
last week.
they're
someone can
limited
buy this for
editions.
me.
A
I'm
lot of
sure.
times they put them
Oh,
out
you know.
specialty.
Oh.
I love Hunter S. Thompson.
That's
Oh
a good way
yeah,
to get it.
I'm reading Gonzo. I'm still reading Gonzo.
He's-
It's just
I've read all of his books, and it's just unbelievable. And I'm staying with my mom, in between a lot of times and school and stuff. And she started reading the Shark Diaries, and and my mom's looking at me, and she's like, "Is this for real? Is this stuff really happen?" I'm like, "Oh yeah."
in a sense, in a way.
And then it's like, she's heard some of the stories of me on the road and stuff, but then I'm afraid to let her know that a lot of that stuff has happened, and to me,
I tell
you
my
know.
mom everything. She knows it all.
yeah.
Yeah, mom's no best.
Poor
for
mom.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, Era 9 is going to be at Empire on January 11th.
I
Nice.
don't know who
Era 9, they're good.
they.
I hope
They're
Eric
good.
really makes a good run of it there. I really do.
He's getting some good bands in there. They're not like super, super huge. They're not super small. He's getting a good mix of local and regional touring.
It's a little small room, so per se. I wish
It's
he had more
definitely a club,
space.
not a bar.
Yeah, I wish he had more of a space for himself, not for even me as a band that goes and plays there, you know. But at the same time, yeah, I think he's doing well, and he's
He's a good guy, and he takes care of the bands. You know what? There really isn't a whole lot going on. I'm looking at this.
I was saying hi to the video too, because it's going both ways here.
I forget.
nice.
This is new to us, people. We apologize. I am a little camera shy in that I forget that it's there.
But you're being yourself though, so it rocks it out.
Okay.
People see. Plus, people kind of want to know what we look like.
Embrace you.
We could be wearing masks right now. Right? Just wearing masks at a
My,
Speaking of
like, hello.
masks, speaking of masks,
I can totally.
I can't
cover
even talk.
myself.
Mushroom Head has fat heads.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I saw
want
that.
a fat head of me. Like I've told Matt before. That's my dream is to have my very own fat head, and now Mushroom has that. Mushroom
What
Head
is a
has
fat
them.
head?
It's a sticker.
The cling that you stick
Oh,
to
I
the
saw you
wall.
post that.
I did post it.
I saw you post
That was cool.
I think they're great.
That's, you
You
get
should
something like
have
that,
one.
a novelty thing. It
And
does,
Mushroom Head's in
sometimes
the
people
area. I
pick
think we
that
should
up and
have
take
one on the
us
wall
off,
down
you know?
there. So Mushroom Head, if you're listening, give us some of your clings, and we'll hang them up on the wall somewhere.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Also,
you're
Ben-
a good man. Give me come into the studio, rock it out.
Absolutely.
There we go.
Sticker or something. Sticker.
Absolutely.
Sticker the
Anyway.
American flag right behind you.
Absolutely. Sticker.
That
Is that
would be cool.
disrespectful?
No,
No. Aren't you not supposed to do anything to an American flag?
he's not burning it.
Are you
Sticker.
saying I shouldn't, or
No,
one
I'm saying
shouldn't?
in general.
One
no.
should not mess with the American flag. He's not really messing with it. He's not like undoing the fabric or anything.
It's Mushroom Head Merca.
There you go.
There
Marco.
you go.
The stars make, Yeah,
It works for me.
Sure.
Yeah, look at that.
Come on in. We can put a
Never
mask
seen
up
them
there.
live.
Once. They're
I've-
pretty
I've
good.
never-
Every time I go to watch them live, something happens.
What with that?
Same for me.
Just something happens, and we
Oh, in
end up
general?
not staying, or something happens, and I'm somewhere else, and
I
they're
believe
playing. We went there. I even talked to them. He signed my tickets.
Once in Geneva.
Never seen them.
I see him at the Carriage House, and like you said, first of all, the Carriage House is not a good place to see a band that draws that many people because you're jammed in there.
There's several
But next thing you
floors.
know, a fight breaks out, and it's, like third song in, and I gotta take me and my girlfriend outside because, it's just everything in front of the stage, everybody's shoving each other, beating the hell out of each other. So, yeah. And
Just
then one
went to
other
a
time,
Christmas show
up in Cleveland for the Christmas show. Same thing. We're up there.
I got a present
And
there. that night.
I'm standing there, and someone knocks the glass out of my hand, shatters everywhere, everything all over me. And it's like, all right, this is great. It was like the same thing, like third or fourth song in. It's like, So I haven't got to see a full show where I got the attention, but yeah, they are really good. They are really good.
Well, it is that time.
It's that time again.
It is.
We'll have to work out our kinks.
Yes. But I like my kinks. I
Yeah.
don't want to work them out.
Hang in
Unless
there
you
with
mean
us. We are
practice them,
we're
and that counts.
gradually grinding out our rough spots.
I think it'll
Works out.
work out. And we've got Joshua here, who is the master camera.
Videographer.
Video guy.
Yeah.
Video talking. I don't know.
And then our audio man, Matthew. Thank you for coming
Yes.
through tonight as best as you possibly could.
Even with me whispering to him every 5 seconds.
with everything that's gone on, I think it's good. And David, thanks for holding the chair there.
Thanks for
you.
holding the camera. Yeah, we have footage of that,
We
too.
do.
Yeah.
We do.
Our other cameraman. So we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Crowd, thanks for watching tonight. We will make it better next week, we
Yes.
promise.
We'll be back.
Peace.
We're grinding out our rough spots.
This is After Dark with Nikki and Joshua and Crystal and John and Matt.
And
And
David.
Dave.
Yeah. And Sock Monkey.
It's sock
And
monkey.
the sock monkey.
Sock
Yes, we
monkey.
forgot about
We'll
the
have
sock
to bring
monkey
him
this
out
week.
next time.
Oh, he's just hanging out.
All right.
All right. Good night.
Adios.
See you later.
Ouch.
Rock Rage Radio.
Establish this Constitution of the United States of America. Constitution.